Yeshu Shrivastava, Assistant Professor in Biani Girls College from Commerce and Management Department. On behalf of Gurukpo, today I am going to deliver a lecture on the topic of concept of business. First of all, we will talk about the what is concept. Concept is the idea, image or understanding about a person, thing or activity that emerge in the mind of a person. Business activity has been conceptualized by many business person, business manager in the field of business management. Ever since business emerged as in organized activity. So, the business concept has gone changed. Now, the following concept of business are: we have three concepts of business. First is profit oriented business concept, which is known as traditional concept of business, which came in the period of 1950s, and it founded some following assumptions, which are: to earn profit from the production and distribution of goods, to purchase product at competitive rates, and to provide service and satisfaction to the consumer. And it existed for the following reason: limited availability of goods and lack of competition and no expectation from the seller or businessman. So, our second concept of business is consumer oriented, and which came in the period of 1960s to 1970. And it believed that business should earn profit through the satisfaction and service of the consumer, and it existed that the consumer is the market of the king, and it founded some following assumptions, which are: to provide goods and services to the consumer and to fulfill the needs to the consumer and to give satisfaction to the consumer, and it existed for the following reason: increasing production and due to competition and due to substitute product and due to consumer protection according to Consumer Protection Act 1986. So, it was the second concept of business. And a third concept, which known as social oriented concept of business, which came in our market during the 1980s time period. And it believed that consumer oriented concept of business only emphasized on the satisfaction of the consumer and neglected the social responsibility of business. So, the third concept of business especially emphasized on the social responsibility of business, and it founded some following assumption. First one is need and interest to the consumer. So, this concept especially find out the needs and consumer of the interest of the consumer. And second one is give satisfaction to the consumer. And third, maintain the standard to the consumer and society both, and it existed for the following reason, like consumer protection according to again Consumer Protection Act 1986 and development of eco-friendly product. Now friends, I want to tell you, business means to remain busy in any kind of activity like producing, selling, buying, distributing goods and services with the intention of profit. Your business will go up when it will think according to the needs of consumer and society both. So, thank you. For more detail, you can also log on www.gurukpo.com.